Unfortunately, due to our sound recorder being occupied at the time, we had to record with our old microphone, which, unbeknownst to us, had a broken cord. We're sorry about the loss in audio quality.
Okay, we're recording. Hi, welcome to the podcast. Did somebody else want to do the intro?
We're clocked out creatures.
No, we're not. Stop that. We're not doing that. I still hate that.
Alright.
I like the name.
You're the one that was like, welcome back, creatures.
I didn't do it. Right. No, it's gross. I don't want to do that. I feel bad. I felt bad. I watched that episode not too long ago.
Sup,
Can't that either. I watched that episode back not too long ago, and I'm like, Every time I make a joke, I'm like, stop.
Me too.
It was at this point that the microphone cut out almost altogether for about 3 or 4 minutes. Regardless, this podcast is starring Nolan, Amber, Mia, Azira, and Treyvon. Enjoy. Sorry about the crackling. That's our bad.
That may actually be better and safer. Okay, I'm sorry. Say it's fixed now. Say your craft single on the microwave finger.
You know, I think you should talk about the craft singles in the microwave.
It was your story. You were saying when you were a kid and you threw craft singles in the microwave.
That was me.
That was you?
Was me.
That was
I was like, excuse me.
No such thing.
I used shredded cheese. I was
slightly fancier.
Joking. I used craft singles for like makeshift grilled cheese, which I would like melt the cheese in like the microwave and then like toast the bread. It was weird. It was a weird process, but like I'd stick my grilled cheese in the microwave after putting it in the or like in the toaster after putting it in the microwave.
Yeah. I've done that so many times. I'm not even ashamed of it.
That was before I learned
my mom is
use
like
the oven though, so.
My mom was like, if you dirty a pan, it's over for you. And I'm like, fair enough.
You're done. That's it. That's all you get. We were before the microphone messed up. We were talking about Velveeta and how gross it was.
Yes.
And you're wrong if you like it.
Because it's disgusting.
Velveeta is weird. I only have ever had Velveeta like mixed into things. So at my first time as an adult, I like had some left over in the fridge from like when my sister moved out or something. And I was like, Velveeta, I'll make a quesadilla. And I made a quesadilla with Velveeta, and like, it was gross.
Ew.
It was really gross.
Yes.
You're like,
I can only imagine.
It's no wonder that, like, the UK makes fun of us for eating, for, like, our cheese selection. Like,
it's not even cheese.
It's not even cheese.
It's plastic.
Still eating Velveeta, though.
I don't know.
My dad will get it every now and then if they can't find, like, the one we get.
Yeah.
They'll get Velveeta, and I'm like, I'm not having breakfast this morning. Sorry.
Yep.
I've moved on to like Gouda and
that and like Miracle
cheese.
Whip. I don't
Wednesday
understand how
I will
people
never
eat
understand
Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip
alright.
makes you want to die.
No.
I like it on burgers.
You're wrong.
I think I like it on. Well, this is the kid that ate hot dogs with whipped cream, so...
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, do you remember him telling us that story?
I
No.
don't remember if you were there or not.
I might not have been.
We were talking about Shaggy ate a hot dog with whipped cream and Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase, and I was like 5, and I'm like, yeah,
That sounds good.
I want to eat a hot dog with whipped cream because Shaggy and Scooby liked it, and then I just ate it for like 3 years.
Oh my god.
3 years.
I've got
Dedication.
Really, truly.
Yeah, I'll bet it's still, you know what, from what I remember though, it's not that bad. I'm gonna try it.
You know,
You were also a child,
I kind
though.
of believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be that horrible.
It's like eating your hot dog on like a Hawaiian roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Perhaps.
Doesn't sound
See, that
awful
sounds
either.
good.
Now I want
That
hot
sounds
dogs.
good.
I kind of want your guys'
Ryan rolls.
opinion on hot dogs with mayonnaise and mayonnaise only.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
That's a hard yes.
Yes.
I prefer with mayonnaise and like mustard and ketchup, but like just mayo is good too.
I was introduced to the wonderful world of mayonnaise on a hot dog, and I was looking at, I think it was my uncle who did it, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because I hate mayonnaise with a burning, fiery passion. And I'm like, what is going on with you? Did someone drop you? And I was like, oh, wait, probably. I'm sorry.
Probably.
And he's like, try it, and you just like fucking get it, eat it, eat it. I'm like, fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. And I've never been able to go back.
It's so good.
It's so good. It just makes sense.
I make like
It just makes sense.
with like a pickle on there,
Ooh,
and like tomatoes
yes.
and stuff. Like
Not
Yeah.
tomatoes. You lost me at the tomatoes.
no,
Pickle.
tomatoes are
No
good.
tomatoes.
Tomatoes are
Pickle.
good.
No, you're wrong.
I like
You're wrong.
tomatoes are an adult
I don't
food.
judge anybody.
If you like tomatoes as you grow up, I'd say.
No.
Absolutely.
Incorrect.
Brenda hated tomatoes for the longest time. She loves
I
tomatoes
like
now.
tomatoes on hamburgers.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, they're good on things. You don't
No.
eat a tomato
No.
solo.
No.
You're
But I mean,
Okay.
like, diced tomatoes, it's different than sliced tomatoes.
Sliced
Yeah,
That
tomatoes
is
are
correct.
great.
Yeah.
Sliced tomatoes are the only tomatoes I can eat, and that's only if there's, like,
They're
other
they're
things
just in
around
a
it.
different shape.
No,
Yeah,
it's
they
not.
are.
No, it's a different
Yeah, they
texture.
are.
It
Like,
bursts more
when
in your
they're in
mouth.
cubes.
The disgusting, like, no. Absolutely
It's the
not.
same
No.
taste. It's a
No.
different shape.
No.
No, when they're cubes, it's mostly the hard outer side.
Except for the inside
Or, like,
bits.
the gross
But they don't put that in there.
Whatever. Never mind.
Argue
Okay,
with me.
hear me out. Here's an idea for a hot dog, right?
Okay.
Hawaiian hot dog with pineapple
I'd try
on
it.
like a Hawaiian roll
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Would
chili
that-
sauce. You would need chili.
with chili
Oh.
sauce. I think that would be good.
I'd pick that up, yeah.
And like some kind of like mozzarella cheese or some kind of white cheese on there. I think that would be good.
That sounds like something my dad would like.
I
then
would
tomatoes.
try that.
Yeah.
See,
And then tomatoes.
let's start our own culinary show where we
Yeah.
try awful ideas.
We could do it.
I think we could.
We should have a cooking show, quite
Yeah.
frankly.
I would love that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It would just be in like the little kitchen over there.
Yeah, we have a kitchen.
$10 blender I bought to stir up styrofoam. Yeah.
We'd have to knock out that wall that leads to Tangi and Dustin's office.
Let's just knock out the wall that leads to Subway. Hey, can we use your
We need a really long shot. Like wide lenses goes on. Yep.
We just like use their food to cook.
I think that would be a really funny way to start a cooking show, though. Like it's like a wide landscape shot, and you can
to
hear them
Subway.
talking, and it like zooms in forever, and they're like down in the bottom of a canyon or something with like a stove. They're like, "Hi, we're
Nice
here
to
to
meet
cook
you."
hot dogs with pineapple." I don't know. Is somebody there?
Treyvon isn't here, so maybe he'll come back and talk to us.
Treyvon might join us. Maybe.
Treyvon is also one of our actors.
Yeah. He's here.
He's very cool.
Somewhere.
He's finally here.
Maybe. He might not
Waiting
make his way
for
back
you.
this way.
Yeah, maybe.
That's okay.
We'll see. People might make their way back this way. I'm surprised. Oh, we didn't tell Dustin. We didn't tell Dustin we were recording. I can run and get him.
You could
Go
run
kidnap
him,
him.
and you could
Go
tell
tell him to get
Treyvon to
Dustin.
join us as well.
Yeah.
He would also.
Hey.
Roxy, it is okay.
Podcast.
Oh, snap, it's a podcast.
Yeah. So introduce yourself.
Hi there, I'm Treyvon, international funny man and target employed.
Yeah.
Always gets a good laugh. No, I also do some acting. I'm actually helping out Dankrite with one of their productions, so.
Nice. That's
Also
him.
do some acting, he says.
That's the man.
As if it's not his career path.
No, it's
I
Trey-
dabble,
Trey from
I dabble.
Target.
I'm just here on accident.
God, you should see his hat. You'd know he's an actor.
Black caps are okay roles, it's the way it goes.
Yeah, I get it. I do.
So how y'all been today? How's it going?
Very tired.
Yeah.
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 I feel that.
Spent
back.
We're vibing.
I spent the night somewhere
Trying to.
that I've never slept before, and I did that thing when you wake up and you're like, huh? What?
Where you're like super disassociated.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Oh, that's a fun time.
I woke up staring at a cat that I didn't know. I'm like, who are you?
What'd you say?
I stayed at Kim's place.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sit in that moment where it's like,
It was
where is
a
my
comfy ass
mind?
couch.
I just played that song last night. It's weird. Yeah, Dustin did not want to join, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Dustin didn't want to join us today.
He's busy.
He's busy. He's animating all of
He's in the
episode
groove.
4, kind
Yeah.
of. Not all
Well,
of it,
he's putting assets into place
but that's right.
and all that jazz,
Hello.
which is
He's-
very cool. I feel like we don't talk about our
He's
job
he's
enough.
working on that thing that
There's
the
like
channel
hot
is
dogs.
based around.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like
Yeah.
we're like, oh, we're animators. Let's talk about maggots.
We do talk about maggots a lot. That's a recurring thing. And the ocean.
Star Wars.
Star Wars and
Ghosts?
the oceans, especially ghosts and like the ocean seem to come up a lot, and like the
Yeah.
weird things in there.
I love the little pink dot on Roxy's nose. It's very important. I feel like the viewers must know. She's very cute.
Yep.
It popped up one day.
She's a cutie.
You know.
I got back from California and she had a dot on her nose.
It's like, you've been doing, huh?
I was like, alright, that's cool.
Yep.
I love my dog.
I don't know. I don't know what to talk about with our job though. It's weird. It's
Neither.
like it's hard to think of anything to discuss with it.
I mean, that's fair.
We're doing it. We're making stuff.
Yeah.
I
Bit
draw.
by bit. Amber draws. I draw.
I feel like this is more of a conversation for like when we have the whole group here. We can talk about what it was like
right.
developing
Awful.
Dankrite. Awful.
Awful.
Worse.
The worst idea.
My
ever.
headaches 10 times like as bad as they were.
Sure.
Well, like, you get to that point as animators where you also have like your influences, like, oh yeah, where'd you pull your stuff from? Where's this kind of stuff that you're looking at?
True.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
No,
Scoob-Doo.
I don't know. There's a lot of things to talk about. That would be a good episode, though.
Yeah.
We should discuss that at
should.
some point. We have a bunch of people here for that. We'll have to get the whole gang here.
Yeah, we will. We'll have to get like Logan and Rachel in here.
We have not got Logan on a single podcast.
Yeah.
That guy is elusive.
It's like he's a cryptid at this point. We're like, Logan, the guy who
Like, who?
This mysterious Logan
sings about beans
Yeah,
and
yeah.
always has tools on him.
One of the main characters in our show that just like always has like, not in the show but in real life, yeah, just always has like, it's like if you're like, God, I need like a power drill right now, he's like, oh, I got one in my car, 1 minute, and he goes and grabs it and just
Yeah,
like
like,
has
hey,
it. I don't know.
you know?
Or like a ladder. He just like has ladders.
Like, I need this really obscure tool that only exists in India, and he's like, I have 4. Do you want the big one or the little one? It's like, oh,
Thanks,
It's just your
Logan.
guys' Wolverine.
Thanks.
Just out there ready to rip the time.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just pops up like,
Handyman.
hey, you're on the cycle. What's up, guys?
something
guys?
breaks, and we're like, hey, Logan, can you fix this? And he's like, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I can fix that.
I can fix that.
And then he does. It's great.
Yeah, he's really good at building desks and chairs.
Yes.
Not so much at fixing printers, but that's not your fault. It's okay.
It sounds like it's his fault. It sounds like you're
Sounded like
a little bit.
that was
Sounds like if it wasn't his fault, you wouldn't have brought it up. Welcome to the Throw Mia Under the Bus podcast.
you trying to print that onto your viewers?
Yeah.
If I can get everyone to
Subliminal
also
messaging.
hate Logan,
Glad you caught that.
I got it. I liked it. I appreciated it. I think that's the other thing about Logan. He tells awful jokes, and I think I'm the only one that laughs at them.
just because they're awful.
They're
horrible.
They're really
That's the
bad.
best part
I
about
like
the
his
dad jokes.
jokes,
Yeah.
but it's when he gets into like his other jokes.
His
and I'm
other
like,
awful
Logan,
jokes.
you're the only person who thinks that's funny.
He's a weirdo. He's just a weirdo.
He's a
We're all weird.
fun
In our own
man.
special way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's seeped back into the wall. He's gone. I don't know
Yeah.
where he went. He'll be back at
I
some
haven't seen him in 2 weeks.
Next time we need like a desk put together, he'll show up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll like appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Basically. I mean,
Fair enough.
You guys want to talk about
Yep.
the ocean? Yeah.
we can.
Why do we come back to that so often?
Because
though?
it's terrifying.
Easy, and there's always
Yeah.
more to
It's
talk
terrifying.
about.
There's been like 5 episodes now where we've diverted to just talking about like the ocean or something, and it's still interesting.
But that's
Because there's
it's
so
important.
much
Yeah.
of the ocean.
Yeah.
And there's becoming more of it. Climate change.
Pretty soon we're going to be the ocean.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna be
You
ocean.
better start liking it now.
If you weren't a water person before, you will be now.
I can't think of the ocean.
Harass your congressman.
What are you two afraid of most from the ocean?
The depth of it. I don't give a shit about any of the little f***ers in there. Bop bop, you know?
Yeah, most of them are small. You can probably like,
Exactly.
punch one.
But like, it's too deep. It's too deep. I hate it. But every time I think about the ocean, I think about being like 4 years old, and my stepdad scuba dived constantly. And so he was very comfortable in the ocean. And he was like, I don't know, 40, 50 feet out from the shoreline. And he's playing with he's got dolphins near him because California is just like that, I guess. And he's waving out to us. He's like, hi, everybody. And I'm like, oh, he's calling me. He needs me to do something for him. And so my little 4-year-old self starts booking it to the ocean. My mom can't swim or run fast. So she's like, and she just like hightails it the best she can, grabs me, and I'm like, but he's calling me. What the f? I need to go help him out. Whatever the hell it is. And she's 4. I was 4. I was 4. Full form sentences, swearing like a sailor. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and
I believe it.
I would not rest until he had come back on the shore. I was like, what? She wouldn't let me help you. I'm so sorry. And he's like, I wasn't calling you, child. I was like, yeah. I totally knew that. Yeah.
God, yeah, that's not fun at all.
I wish I could just say it was the depth for me, because, like, there's just one creature that gets me more than anything. It's the octopus. And every time I mention it, it just feels like it pops up in my mentions more and more. So don't even try to play with me, because it's like, the last time I talked about it, a decanter for an octopus showed up and people were pouring wine into it. It still just freaks me out. Because when I was, like, 7 years old, I went to sleep, and I don't know why it popped into my mind. I must have, like, watched Finding Nemo or something like that. My dream was entirely just me in the ocean, and then this octopus just pops up. Tentacle straight to the face. Suction cup right on my face. Just
like giant octopus?
Yeah, dude. Just suction cup straight to the face. And I was like, And we go back to sleep. Same dream. Suction cup right to the face.
That's awful.
It's the only time I ever think about octopi. I was like, never seen one in life, in person or anything like that. I imagine just like kicking it like a football and just running.
Want to go out
gone.
there.
Just tentacles flying.
You know what I was not happy to learn about? You guys know anglerfish? Like the guys with like the little things, the little lures. Those things are like 7 feet long.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know that. They're like barely fit in this room.
Like, I feel like
they were that big.
One of the first times we were talking about like weird creatures, I had mentioned how big anglerfish were, and you were like, "Yeah, they're just little guys," and you were like,
football size.
You were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "No," and you were like, "Yeah, they're like this big," and then I was like, "Okay, maybe I just like." I'm crazy.
Because I'm thinking about
no,
the
they're
other ones.
huge.
There's like the ones that are like not like football shaped, but like long that also have lures like in their mouths, and those ones I knew were big. They got like little like hair bits coming off of them and stuff. They're weird. They're so
I don't know
bizarre.
what you're talking about.
The ocean's scary, but also like my favorite animals are from there. Like the nautilus, little chambered nautilus. Those guys are awesome.
Those are cool.
They just swim backwards.
They're
all day.
just cool.
Yeah, they're like the last. They're like one of those last things from when the ocean was just filled with a bunch of big bugs, pretty much. Back when there was like sea scorpions. Have you guys ever heard of those?
Yes.
Those things. I'm glad those things are extinct.
Oh, yeah.
You enlighten me?
Go ahead.
I've never seen them.
They were like 6 feet long, and they had pinchers and like a tail, and they literally just looked like scorpions that were underwater.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We still get alligators.
Those are they're pretty cool. We don't get any giant bugs anymore.
I just saw an
same.
alligator on TikTok who runs like a little dog, all excited when his name is called. And he's just like, because their legs are so tiny, but they run so fast. And if you look at them like head on from their point of view, and they just like, and it's just like, why did God make you like that?
Where you going? Yeah.
On a mission.
On a mission.
Watching an alligator run on its hind legs is really fun.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Like run for a few feet
that's
and
what
then
they look
fall
like.
down.
Giant sea scorpion.
I
They're
like
like too fast.
that's
lizards
terrifying.
in general
Oh my
that
God.
do that. Most of them do.
Spooky.
It's funny.
It's like the I want a giant Japanese salamander. You guys seen
Valid.
those?
No.
They're just big.
They're just boys.
They're like giant
Large
salamanders, and they're just like squishy,
Big
and they just like
dudes.
lay
They got
there. Like,
beef.
yeah, they got beef. There's like that.
Always
there's like-
angry, want to fight.
There's this one picture of one just like on the sidewalk that just looks like he's like melting into the floor, and he's just like, whatever, I don't care.
No, I love him.
They're really cool, but
There's
they're
Oh, look at him. He's
I
so
know,
cute.
right?
sure.
See, it's stuff like that like makes me like, yep, I can
Them
never
boys.
be Aquaman.
Yeah, I could
Absolute dumbass.
do that.
Oh, you talk to fish? Yeah, I talk to like 3 species of it. The rest freaking nah. Yeah, y'all do your thing.
Do you think Aquaman gets weirded out being on land like we do in the sea? Like he sees like dogs and stuff, and he's like, ah.
I mean,
What does he feel about isopods?
Komodo dragon.
could you imagine coming out of like the water and seeing an elephant or a giraffe? I'd be like,
Dude.
"What's that?"
I bet all the
like
bugs
I'm sure
freak him
he's
out.
seen like hippos and moose before, but like a giraffe just look fake.
Yeah.
I wonder how he feels about isopods that like live in your garden, and he's like,
Yeah, like cockroaches.
Brother, why? Because isopods are
Oh, like roly-poly.
yeah, because they're crustaceans.
Yeah.
They're technically little water boys, and he's like, why are you here?
Brother. Could Aquaman control a roly-poly?
I want to know now.
Aquaman talk to penguins?
Autobots roll out.
Yeah, what about semi-aquatic things like seals and
Yeah,
stuff?
because you always see Aquaman in like average freshwater, saltwater kind of
Yeah.
stuff situations. Can he go up to like the North and South Pole and just start talking to animals out there? Like,
Yeah.
he's out there with
Maybe.
penguins?
Maybe.
It's like, sup, penguin?
Right.
I don't...
Wow, that's interesting.
They tried to retcon
like the
Aquaman... Oh, sorry, you go first.
I was just saying I like the idea of it.
Yeah, it would be fun. They tried to retcon Aquaman so that he was less lame, so they were like, oh, he doesn't talk to fish. The fish just respect him, and it's like, just let him talk to fish, man. Who cares?
He's
Let Dr.
literally a
Doolittle
grown-ass
up.
man.
Let him
who swims.
let him talk to.
He poses through water and moves at 200 miles an hour. Okay,
You're not gonna
let
make
him
it
talk
cool.
to fish.
I think
Let me
you
know
could
this
talk
one
to
thing.
him. Yeah.
Imagine how lonely it is. There's just a fish. But I wonder if it's like, does he just know? Is it kind of like a Dr. Doolittle thing? Or does he understand, like, herrings who communicate by farting? And, like...
Do they actually?
I think it's like a telepathic thing.
Yeah, it had to be telepathic.
Eddie Murphy's Aquaman.
Because
That would be I would love that if like Batman and Superman are just watching him like talk to like a thing, but in his eyes it's exactly like Dr. Doolittle, just like talking to him. Eddie Murphy's Aquaman. I want that
Yes.
very much.
Oh
So
no.
like at first I always pictured like Aquaman whenever he was put to film would look like Zac Efron or something like that. It just worked. You got a face that looks like I don't know about Zac Efron.
I don't know about Zac Efron.
I don't know.
Oh, what's the problem? You're like
I like when I think of like classic merman, Aquaman, not merman. I think of
Mermaid Man.
like blonde Henry Cavill.
ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got him to play Superman though.
Yeah.
It's too late. What if they had him play Aquaman too, and they just they CGI'd his hair like they did with his mustache? He's just got an awful CGI hair the whole
And then
time.
I was honestly like, why don't we just reshoot all his Superman scenes with the mustache?
It's like I'm not shaving.
You
the
guys
mustache.
gave him a mullet in the comics. Just give him a mustache. No one's gonna care. No one's gonna care.
You'd be surprised.
That was the most baffling part of
Probably
that movie. Was
everybody
just
would
like his like Play-Doh upper lip the whole time. It's so funny.
I've not seen it. I need to watch it.
Yeah.
The 2017 theatrical?
Yeah.
Oh, so they were like, yeah, you have 6 months, Joss Whedon. Here's a dump truck's worth of gold. please make our movie better. Better.
And he tried, kind of.
And he tried.
And
So much so at the very beginning of the movie, he's put the thing, I tried.
I tried. That was Joss Whedon after making Justice League.
Joss Whedon's like
The
his last
homeless
scene.
man with the sign. That was just him on set.
It wasn't, but like, that'd be great if it was. It's just like, guys, I tried.
Did you, Josh? No, oh man, that movie's bizarre. The one DC movie that I actually liked was Shazam. Of the new ones, at least. Shazam. I like Shazam a lot.
Me either. I want to see it.
It was a good one.
It's a 90s movie.
It is.
But today.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
totally.
a 90s
Yeah.
movie, but today. And it works out so well.
Aquaman was okay too. You know, Wonder Woman was alright too. I guess I like 3 of them.
I don't watch superhero movies, and I
Neither do I.
should. I like superheroes. I like reading about superheroes, but it's just something about watching them that I'm like,
Just be careful with Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, I've heard things about that one.
Oh, it's a little awkward.
Is it?
Yeah, man, it's got moments that make me really perk my eyebrows up and question some stuff.
What's going on here, guys?
Do you want to know?
I kind of want to know.
kinda
No, spoilers.
If it's too bad,
It's not like it's not a bad thing. It's just like an awkward moment. That I don't know why they chose this option. So, spoilers for the viewers. Skip like 3 minutes ahead if you don't want spoilers for Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah.
So, in the original Wonder Woman, Steve Trevor, her love interest dies. We all know this.
Yeah.
In the sequel, he comes back to life from what's called a dreamstone. It's literally that. It is just like this rock, about the size of the way I'm doing my palms together. And you just touch it and you ask... It's a monkey's paw. It's literally that. It's just, I have a wish, do this, and then it gives you that wish, but also takes something away. For Diana, it takes away her power slowly, but it gives her back Steve Trevor. And it doesn't give her back like, oh hey, here's the guy. No, it grafts it onto a person.
Right.
So instead of it being you, yeah, exactly.
Why?
So instead of it being you, everyone sees you, but it's Steve Trevor.
But
I don't like that at all.
that's weird. So she's just like walking around with some dude who's like comatose practically, while he's like got Steve Trevor's spirit inside of him.
Yeah, no, dude, bro. It's this really good-looking actor. I won't even say anything bad about it because he plays his role very well.
Yeah.
But they
feel bad
replace
for
him
him.
with Steve Trevor, and then she proceeds to have relations with this guy. And the question is like immediately, is this against his will technically? Did Wonder Woman just
Technically,
this guy?
you could have just brought him back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
you
then
could
you
have
would
just
have to-
went through all stages of grief and moved on. I don't know.
Yeah.
So like it's been 70 years. You couldn't have processed your grief, man.
Oh my god.
You could have just wished for him to have like not died in the first place or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Loopholes.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's totally weird.
I really hate that, like, a
Nah,
lot.
man. A lot of stuff in that movie, like just Monkey's Paw, makes it really weird. So it's like, I want to have my own borders. It immediately shoots up walls out of nowhere, made of nothing around this city.
So he can make borders around a country out of nowhere.
But he can't make a human.
Steve Trevor's got to be grafted onto this dude, I guess.
Yeah, man, this movie's
Fine.
wild. It's just like, oh yeah,
he-
we're going to broadcast all of the wishes through the United States satellites.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
watch the movie.
There would-
It's on DVD and
Wait,
Blu-ray.
so-
I will.
I have to watch it.
everybody,
I had no
everybody
plans
gets
to.
to like make a wish then, and they
Yes.
all come true.
Yes,
Oh, that would be chaos.
exactly.
You just need one person to be like, I wish Earth was gone, and like it would.
There we go.
See,
Bye-bye.
that's the
That'd
issue
be
with that
me.
movie because
I'd be
there's
that
people
guy.
where it's just like,
Me too.
some people would just be like, oh yeah, I wish for world peace.
Yeah.
And some other people's would have the same wish, but it's like, oh, well, those aren't going to work because other people are like, war everywhere.
Yeah. Right.
But then you also have people where it's just like, I don't want to have cancer anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like,
it's
simple.
like, okay, we have to stop everyone from having their wishes now. It's the only way for that to work. And for everything to stop.
Did
because
one-
everything's going to chaos.
Wait, Wonder Woman undid their wishes or what?
Yeah, she has to because they're all making everything worse. But it's just like, wait a second, dude, what about the people? You have to actively stop thinking about the Dreamstone granting all these people's wishes, despite the fact that some of them should be making them better.
Yeah.
But then there's also ones where it's like, wait a second, Bruce Wayne exists in this timeline.
What did he wish for?
What did he wish for?
His
and if
parents
he
not to be
didn't
dead?
wish for his parents, wow, dude, like,
Oh my god.
and if he did, Wonder Woman then convinced little Bruce Wayne, like 12-year-old Bruce Wayne, dude, you don't need your parents, man.
Dude, yeah. No.
the
Because like, if this is 80,
exactly.
if this is 84, then Bruce would have been young. So yeah,
Exactly.
there's like a cut somewhere where like for 2 seconds, like his parents are back and they're like they're gone again. He's like,
But again, you have to actively forget about this in the movie, otherwise
No.
it's just...
No, how am I supposed to
Everybody-
watch the
think
movie?
of all the.
Everybody's wishing bad things all the time. I want $1 million. I want to be rich and famous. Not, hey, dude,
I don't-
I kind of want to walk again.
Yeah, exactly. I was
I'd
gonna
love
say.
to see my wife.
Oh no.
So sad.
I'd love to see my long lost daughter. No, guy. That's a bad wish. You should want the life you already have because that's what you have.
Thanks, Wonder
Oh,
Woman.
man.
I mean, it's a good lesson. Appreciate the
lesson.
things you have, but at the same time,
It's one of those things where
it's
like
blindness.
it kind of. Yeah, it's one of those things where like the moral and the narrative don't really link up too well when you think about them. It's like
I
yeah.
don't know about the one, dude.
Alrighty, I love that.
Watch Shazam instead. It's fun. It's a fun movie.
Oh no, Wonder Woman 84 is solid. It's
still
work.
good?
It's still fun to watch. It just, its narrative gets to me in a way of like, as a writer, I'm just like, I don't know if I would have made that choice.
Something's up. Yeah, I get you. That's
I
totally
get it.
fair.
I'll never be
You
able
guys
to
are
watch
getting
that
paid
movie
millions of
without
dollars, and
thinking
I'm not. It's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
WB chose you.
That's cool. Whatever.
That's cool. I'll be here.
The funniest thing in a DC movie is in the Teen Titans Go movie when they have to prevent all of these superheroes from being created in the first place.
It's a stupid movie, but, like, there's this one scene where they, like, go back in time, and they, like, stop Krypton from exploding, and they, like, stop Batman's parents. They're like, hey, don't go down the shady alleyway. And they're like, oh,
it's called
thanks.
Crime Alley. Don't go down there.
And then for Aquaman, they're just, like, on the dock, and there's a little baby Aquaman swimming in the ocean, and they just, like, drop a six-pack ring on him, and he just, like, gets tangled up. It's so funny, and then later on, they have to go back and redo everything, so it shows them blowing up Krypton, pushing Batman's parents into the alleyway, and then they just cut the six-pack ring off Aquaman and throw him back in the ocean, and he's happy. It's really funny.
Oh my God. I'm imagining it in the animation style of the six-pack ring and free me.
That movie's bizarre. That's the weirdest DC movie. They got like a Stan Lee cameo in there. Like he's in there and they're like, you're on the wrong lot, and he's like, I don't care, whatever. It's so weird. Such a
That's
weird
wonderful.
movie.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Mood.
That's the one where they have both teams of the Titans, right?
No, that was I think that was like a TV special they did.
Okay.
I didn't see that one actually. I should watch that. I wonder how they did that. I don't know.
They're two very different animation
Very different.
styles.
Teen Titans Go is just kind of not for me, really. But like, I don't know. I think it's just because it's different from the original. It's just not what I want out of it.
Imagine if they animated the original.
Like if they did more.
No, like they animated the original Teen Titans.
They did.
No, like the old ones, the comic book ones.
Oh, like the original like
Teen
the 80s.
Titans. Yeah. Like
That would be
I
something.
would love to see
That'd
that.
be great.
That'd be
but
great.
You just shouldn't.
They
do
want it-
the
they
Judas
want it.
contract.
Oh, yeah, what was the Judas contract?
That's the one with Deathstroke and Terra.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one they
It's-
directly adapt.
Yeah,
for,
it's
like-
a great story, but it also includes Deathstroke kind of abusing like a 14-year-old girl.
I mean, he does that in the show, though.
True.
So, like, Tara and Raven, he's just, like, a weirdo in general.
Yeah, Deathstroke.
It's not a good person.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. Deathstroke is the creepy uncle of supervillains. Yeah, stay away from that guy.
Yeah.
So you just run. Just walk away.
Just walk away. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Joker and everyone's like, why are you always fighting kids?
Oh God.
Pick an adult superhero, please.
Please fight someone else. We got plenty of them.
You want Batman? I'll let you take Batman.
Yeah,
for like a
Batman
day.
for a week, yeah. Like,
You won't beat him, but it at least gives me time to get set up.
yeah, right?
I don't have anything to add to that.
Fair enough. Yeah, old Teen Titans would be funny to see animated.
Especially
I
since
would like
Cyborg isn't like a full-on robot. He's just a dude in like a jumpsuit.
I was gonna
with,
say-
like, some robot parts.
He's got like the boxer leotard on and like he's got like shorts on. I was thinking about that. I'm like
Heck.
he's got a weird outfit. But Robin didn't
They
wear
all
pants
have
until like the
weird
70s either.
outfits.
Nightwing's got
Yeah.
like super collar.
Okay,
on.
I just think
Oh.
Starfire would look
Yeah.
really good, okay?
Okay,
So
Starfire.
that was the main point of that.
I mean, yeah. They were very equal now that I think about it. Everybody dressed very skimpy back then, I suppose.
Well, they dress them skimpy now. It's all
That's
that
true, yeah.
gaze and
It's
everything.
true, yeah.
Gotta have it all.
Yeah, for sure.
Except for Superman. Nah, they just like,
Superman.
oh, you just get buffer, dude.
When are we putting Superman in a leotard? When's that gonna happen, guys? Come on.
No, they
Each
just
day.
don't. They don't want to put Superman in a leotard because they don't even want to put him in the red underpants.
He's
They-
already
like, he was in a
too
Speedo.
strong.
They put Superman in a suit of armor before they put him in a leotard. I'm offended. That was like the thing in like the
could've
early
had a
90s was
leotard.
they just like gave everyone like ridiculous armor and stuff, including Superman. It's like,
What?
he's
Why?
Superman. What are you doing? Like, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, the '90s tried to go hardcore, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Yes,
Yeah.
chains everywhere."
Oh yes, after Spawn, there was just chains on
I
everything.
love Spawn.
Thor got chains.
Valid.
Spider-Man got chains.
God, yeah, they just did
Have you seen
everything.
Thunderstrike?
No,
Oh my goodness!
I'll look
Whenever you
that
get a
up
chance,
now.
look that up.
is that a DC character? Is
No,
that a Marvel character?
that is an offshoot of Thor, and he's just got chains galore. I think he runs.
Thunderstrike.
I think he runs a version of the Mjolnir hammer off a chain. Where it's like a chain link chain.
Oh my God, he's got a leather jacket.
That should say everything in itself. Right
Yeah,
that should scream 90s in itself. Leather jacket on Thor.
Yeah, I feel like after the X-Men... Like, after Jim Lee did X-Men and gave, like, everyone a leather jacket, which looked cool.
Oh, yeah.
There was, like, everyone was, like, leather jacket, chains, big guns, armor, there you go. And, like, asymmetrical designs. Everybody had, like, a plate of armor on, like, one shoulder that did nothing, and then, like, a big boot or something. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
One very large boot that somehow came up past the knee, questioning how you ever bend.
How do you bend with that thing? Yeah. It looks like it's like made of like cast iron. How are you running around?
It's just like this giant knife sticking out right here.
Oh god, that's gotta be so dangerous.
Just jab nobody's.
Yeah, like it kind of makes sense for Spawn because he's like from hell, you know. But like everybody else, it's like, why are you running around with like knives attached to you? That seems dangerous if you're just trying to like fight like street level criminals. Like, I don't know.
Just knee him in the throat.
Knee him in the throat. Batman just. Yeah.
It's better than Combo Man.
Combo Man. Oh yeah.
Remember Combo Man?
Yeah, it was like Batman, Superman, like all these things.
Combo Man is 14 different Marvel superheroes all put together on top of each other.
Was it
layer
Marvel?
by layer?
I'm wrong.
Based on the heroes. So it's like it's got like the scalp of Hulk on the chest. It's Captain America and the Punisher. But the way they did the logo of that makes it look like a tooth almost.
Yeah. Never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, it is Marvel.
I cannot wait.
Combo Man.
And the dumbest
It's a tooth.
It's a promotional character.
Wow.
Based off of the combo snack.
Yeah.
You could get it like this local food store.
Combos TM.
I love that.
yeah.
We'll make the ultimate superhero. He has
comics are weird, right?
Silver Surfer's calves, but only the top half, and Gambit's explosive power feet, it looks like. And the Human Torch's knees.
The Human Torch's knees, but for some reason they use Carnage in there, but you don't get the red sticky goop off his legs.
It's like you get like exactly 1/8 of all these guys' powers, which is useless.
Also, some of those guys are just regular humans. Like the Punisher's just a guy with a lot of guns.
Yeah, he's just like a dude with like a bad temper. That's it.
What is a mask? You're just gonna whip out like this random arsenal from like back pockets.
Yeah, like I don't know. That's kind of it. He's not really a superhero, although he does. Even if you're not a superhero in superhero comics, you've got like the body of like Adonis or something. Like I don't know what everybody eats in that universe. It must be like just protein, nothing else.
Yeah.
It's like the Flash. The Flash doesn't have like super Adonis body, but he's just like
so
super
thin.
Olympic runner. Yeah, he's super thin though.
It's like Yeah, Flash is a weird one. It's like, I kind of get it, because it's like, maybe it's just like he's burning all those calories constantly, so he's like withering away, but like, I don't know.
How much food would you have to eat to keep up with being the Flash?
So much.
Someone did
the math.
Someone did the math on like Sonic one time to see how much food Sonic would have to eat.
Enjoy that so much.
I'm looking that up.
And I think they did that in the number of chili dogs.
Yeah. With Sonic.
They were like, nope, not calories. We're doing this by number of chili dog.
Yeah, that was another food. We were talking about this earlier before you got in here, but like foods that we ate as a kid. Sonic ate chili dogs, so I was like, I like chili dogs too, and I just ate a bunch of chili dogs as a kid.
Hot dogs with whipped cream on it.
Yeah.
It was Scooby, wasn't it? Or
no,
what's his face?
Yeah, hot dogs with whipped cream.
Roll it up. Yeah.
That was me as a kid.
I used to have bologna and mustard sandwiches, like every meal. And I don't know how I lived off of that because I would like go to my friend's house for like a solid week. Her grandparents were like, "You can feed yourselves. You're like 12." And we're like, "Yeah, totally." Bologna and mustard sandwiches and Pepsi. That's it.
Yes.
I lived though, so.
It's that point when you're in college, you're like, how did you live off of this? Third slice of Little Caesar's pizza.
Yeah. According to my mom, when I was like really, really little, when I was being introduced to sandwiches, all I would eat for like a year was just mayo sandwiches.
Maria does that.
Just mayo and bread.
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn, bro.
Sometimes she'll add in cheese.
Maybe.
Damn.
I used to do ketchup
Mine,
sandwiches.
I actually used to eat like cheese with just like the bread and then some mustard.
Yeah.
Ketchup sandwiches?
Yeah.
My dad
Like
loves
anything
those.
else?
No, it is bread, ketchup, bread.
My dad likes
You
to
ever
eat
toast it or
those
anything?
still.
I did once.
And he'll
I
throw
did.
chips
I
in
made toast and put
sometimes?
ketchup on it. And
Because he's like, I need the crunch.
It's not bad.
I used to eat ketchup and bologna sandwiches. I used to like that a lot.
Ketchup and bologna.
Ketchup and bologna do not taste good to me.
I found it, by the way, how much food we need to feed real life Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
So there was one comic book where Sonic ran halfway across the planet in 5 seconds and then back in another 5 seconds, right?
10 seconds.
So, assuming that his planet is roughly the same size of Earth, that would mean Sonic ran approximately 25,000 miles. Such a run would cost him 1.5 million calories. Assuming Sonic had the stored reserves to survive the run without shriveling away, he would need to eat 2,500 chili dogs, coming in at more than 1,600 pounds worth of food just to break even. So he'd have to eat like a ton of food every morning.
You think he could like snack while he's running?
I think so.
He just opens his mouth.
He's got like
So, yeah.
like people who just like throw things as he's going by.
That feels like a monkey's paw type thing. Like you'd wish like on a genie or something. Like I want
to run fast.
I want super speed, and you'd like go to run, and you just like immediately start shriveling. Like, that would be awful. That would be awful.
God.
Yeah, I guess
Thanks.
Flash has like the speed force though, so it's kind of just like he's got electricity. He can run.
You don't have to worry about friction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Oh, God.
That's the other thing. If you were like able to run that fast, everything you touch would just like catch on fire from friction.
I'd have to think, like, the only loophole I could think to go hella fast would be, are you really doing the running? Because if you are, you have to burn the calories, or is it the power that does it? Because if it's the power, you're just kind of going through the motion.
Because I feel like with Flash, it's like the like
But you're not
infinite
expending
energy field is like feeding into him,
Yeah.
and that's where he's not like burning calories so much as he's just like
It's like-
running like a battery.
Like,
so,
Exactly.
Otherwise, you just should be neutral pose. A pose, just like staring through everything.
asserting dominance across the multiverse.
All your mace are belong to us.
I taught my
Dear
6-year-old
God.
nephew to do T posing and A posing, and he's just because I do it to my mom because it annoys her, and that's my only thing as the baby child, as the baby of the children, is to annoy her.
Yeah.
And so now my 6-year-old nephew does it, but he like. I don't know why kids are built like that, but he like hunches his whole little tiny spine, and he's just like, "Give me the chips," and I'm like,
Fine, leave me alone. Be gone. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I think we're probably close to time on this one. Do we want to wrap it up, or
Nearing
do we
the
want?
end.
Does anyone have anything else they want to talk about, discuss, or anything?
I'm good.
I think we're good.
I think we're good. All right.
This is a second super villain hero type podcast we've had.
Nice.
2 in a row.
Next time I get a chance to get you guys up, or next time I get the chance to jump on the podcast, we should play Munchkin while we do it.
Play Munchkin.
Oh,
Oh, that
dear.
might be fun.
I've got the game out there.
I still haven't played that game actually.
Really?
Me neither.
I've got the board game out.
And Andrew and Rachel
I'm totally
and Dustin
down. That
keep
sounds like
telling
fun.
me to play it.
Yeah, Rachel and Dustin have been like trying to get us to play it like forever now.
I'm always just, they're like, it's this many people, and I'm always like, okay, you guys go first, and then I never play.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Goodbye.
"Bye."
Thanks, everyone.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.